preparation. Go ye out to meet him, oh, the bridegroom coming. Go ye out to meet him, for he's coming back to take us home with him. Oh, the bridegroom coming. Go ye out to meet him, make your preparation. Go ye out to meet him, oh, the bridegroom coming. Go ye out to meet him, for he's coming back to take us home with him. For he's
bless y'all. Thank you for having us in Trinity. And the Calvary Boys have been here so many times that we actually want to say thank y'all for coming tonight. We're glad to have you here tonight. We felt like we were growing up down here in this county and the next one over, and we kind of did. If it's being honest, every Saturday night, for sure, 3 or 4 of them in the year we were down here, and so you folks look real familiar because you're like uncles and aunts. And over in Shelby County, uncles and aunts can whip you. So we were always on our P's and Q's, but we sure are glad to see y'all here tonight. We're so thankful to be here with you. Now, we just started offering all kinds of different packages, and tonight we're going to give you the Old Testament package. We started out with Roger, and that's going to be a New Testament thing, but then we went to Moses, and then we went to Joshua, and we're going to go through all of them. So y'all just buckle in, because it's going to be a little while. That's what they asked for when they called. And so y'all got the Old Testament character package, and when we get to Mephibosheth, it's going to be rough. We're going to make it happen. Now, we're going to sing a bunch of songs. Hopefully you know a whole bunch of them. Maybe there's a few that you don't know. But let me tell you who these fellas are. Down on the far end, he's been with us for just a little over a year, and we're thrilled to death to have him here tonight. We are an evangelistic group. We believe in it with all of our heart. And what that means is we go out and we try to find the lost, and we found him. He came from Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? The lost. And so we went over there into a far country, and we have brought him home. And anyway, he's from Minden, Louisiana, and he is about the finest bass singer we think you'll ever hear. Would you make welcome Mr. Keith Lee? You guys have been seeing Chip every time the Calvary Boys have been here. I don't think Chip's ever missed being here in Trinity. And for the last 53 years, he's been singing in this group. 52 years, he's been singing baritone. He sang tenor for 1 year, and then his voice changed. And that tells you exactly when he started. That's exactly the truth. Yeah, that's right. But nonetheless, we're just proud of Chip for a lot of different things. He is the glue that holds this thing together in every single way. The baritone singer in a quartet is the glue that holds the sound together, but he's the glue that holds this group together. We're thankful for that. He's our elder statesman, and he's been singing, like I said, for a long, long time. And in our group, it really is an important part because generally there's another uglier guy here named Ronnie, and that was barbed at him, but nice for my brother. And then I get to sing the part that I want to sing. Keith sings the part that he wants to sing, and then Chip sings whatever's left over. And he does it really, really well. And I think you'll enjoy him here tonight from Tennessee, Texas, Mr. Chip Robertson. As I mentioned, there's normally a different guy here, and no, he has not found the fountain of youth. Ronnie's got some upper respiratory business going on, and he said, I can come and yodel for you if you'd like to. I said, nobody wants to hear that. So he stayed home trying to get rested up. But this guy right here, he can do it all just like the other guys in the group can, but this is my little brother. He's singing lead for you tonight. He's down there in Tennessee, Texas, and I'll tell you more about him later on, but first, would you make him welcome Mr. Aaron King.
Standing next to me has been singing the tenor part for the Calvary Boys now for a better part of 10 years, and he is the most educated tenor singer I know of. He spent a long time to get degrees in multiple different areas, ended up with a PhD in horticulture, and as Ronnie always likes to say, it's a doctor that don't do anybody any good. But I'm awfully proud of him. Been singing the tenor for, like I said, 10 years, doing an outstanding job. Dr. Andrew King, please.
When I lay my burdens down someday, receive a crown that will never fade Now I'm going to tell y'all something I heard, and I'm going to tell you that I don't endorse this. All right, so I can't be held accountable for this. But how many of y'all like these older songs that we sing? Yeah. I told y'all old people like old songs. Let me tell y'all, I did that about 4 or 5 years ago. Ed O'Neill that I traveled with out in North Carolina used to say that everywhere he went. Now, he had white hair, he could do it. And 4 or 5 years ago, I thought I would try that on an audience. Stone cold silence. Nobody thought that was funny at all. But I'll tell you what, it started to make me feel worse about things because y'all laughed. Like, maybe I'm getting to the point where I'm old enough where I can say that. Here, okay, I think so. I'll be 40 this year. Anyway, just play the song.
Sunday morning, hear the church bells ringing, inviting everybody to the house of God. There's a thrill comes stealing o'er me when it dawns upon me. I'm walking in the path my Savior trod. Listen to the bells. Hear them ringing every Sunday morning. Like this ringing, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Hear them ringing, ding-a-ding-a-dong. Come with singing, don't you hear those glad bells ringing, ringing all day long? Join the happy throng. Listen to the ding, 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 dong, dong, all day. Hear them ringing. Listen to the bells. Hear them ringing every Sunday morning. Like this ringing, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Hear them ringing, ding-a-ding-a-dong. Come with singing, don't you hear those black bells ringing, ringing all day long? Join the happy throng. Listen to the ding, 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 dong, 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 all day. Hear them ringing every Sunday morning.
I heard it. I did.
You know, the lost can be found, but every once in a while their habits die hard. And I thought when Ronnie didn't show up that he would skip this part, but old Keith down there just decided flat out in front of all these people and God and everybody else to call these boys ding-dongs.
If the shoe fits.
You got Ronnie's shoes on?
I bet I do.
I want Chip to sing a song for us now that's one of my all-time favorites, and you guys have heard it many, many times, and you seem to love it too. As he sings about a song that I can't remember the title of, but when we start singing it, I'll remember the words.
I stood upon the sandy banks, looking out across the ocean. ocean, I watch the ships come rolling in, rest beside the shore. Friends are close aboard her, we're waiting there to greet them. It made me think of heaven, where friends will part no more. I'm sailing toward home on the old ship of Zion. I see the lights upon the banks across the misty foam. Angels guard my vessel till I'm safe within the harbor. Captain, guide my ship till I get home. Thank you. Mama sailed the seas of life and knew the storms I'd weathered. She told me of a Savior that would chart my destiny. The misty veil has lifted, I can plainly see the harbor, and Mama standing on the banks to smile and welcome me. I'm sailing toward home on the old ship of Zion. I see the lights upon the banks across the misty foam. Angels guard my vessel till I'm safe within the harbor. Captain, guide my ship till I get home. Captain, guide my ship till I get Down here I'm hindered as I go on my way. Often I'm tired and weary day after day. And as I sing I'll have to stop for a while. I'll sing forever and see Jesus smile. Angels move over 'cause I'm coming home. Make room for me around that beautiful throne. I'll sing a new song and the heavens will ring. Angels move over 'cause I'm gonna sing. Oh, what a great reunion, how I'll rejoice. Angels will stop and listen to my new voice. Out on the hills of glory you'll hear me shout. I'll sing a million years and never wear out. Angels move over 'cause I'm coming home. Make room for me around that beautiful throne. I'll sing a new song and the heavens will ring. Angels move over 'cause I'm gonna sing. Angels move over 'cause I'm coming home. Make room for me around that beautiful throne. I'll sing a new song and the heavens will ring. Angels move over 'cause I'm gonna sing. Angels move over 'cause I'm gonna
I can't help but see y'all looking down here to this end of the group. And it takes one guy down here on this end of the group to know that you're looking down on that end of the group, because you ain't looking at me. I'll tell you that much. And so I didn't intend to do this. We recorded this song about 5 years ago, something like that, but I found a cure. We got a song that features our bass. But guess who sings the verses? I do. All right? So here's what we'll do. When I'm singing the verses, y'all look down here. And then when we're singing the chorus, well, you can keep looking down here and listen to what he has to say. All
They
right?
just realized that I'm much better looking than you are.
I think you're just at everybody's eye level. That's what it is. All right, here we go. Let me remind you of the story, shall I tell it once more? 'Twas wicked king, the burning fire, and 3 blue boys. How the king had made an idol, shining image of gold. The 3 refused to bow, and so the story goes on. How they cast him in the fire, how they numbered him again. Oh, does my vision fail me? There's an unaccounted man. There was a poor man walking in the midst of the fire, like unto the living Son of God. Behold, he has freed the Hebrew free to walk where feet have met and never tried. For us he shall ride, walking in the midst of the burden and burning shine, strolling while the flames are rolling, gold of Bendigo I see, that makes up the 3, but there's a 4th man walking. Who is he? That's pretty good. You say you're walking in the fire and it's burning your feet, but the one who walks beside you, Lord, his presence is sweet. Even though the fire is burning, flames about leaping high. Take a look around, you'll find him there by your side. Always there in times of trouble, with deliverance in his hand. I think I know exactly who the 4th man is. There was a poor man walking in the midst of the fire, like unto the living Son of God. Behold, he has freed the Hebrew free to walk where feet have met and never tried. For us he shall ride, walking in the midst of the burden and burning shine, strolling while the flames are rolling, golden Bendigo I see, that makes up the 3, but there's a 4th man walking. Who is he? There was a 4th man walking in the midst of the fire, like unto the living Son of God. Behold, he has freed the Hebrew free to walk where feet have met and never tried. For us he shall ride, walking in the midst of the burden and burning shine, strolling while the flames are rolling, golden Bendigo I see, that makes up the 3, but there's a 4th man walking. Who is he? Yes, there's a 4th man walking. Who is he? What did you sing in that chorus? I see who?
Shadrach.
Sing it.
Shadrach.
I tell you, if I could do that.
Meshach.
Okay, that's enough. He'd never shut me up if I could do that right there. I'm telling you what, he's a good bass singer, folks.
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead. Even I know when I gotta, give him a little credit. No, we're really, really proud to have Keith with us. That song, I do love it. I've always loved it. I've got a couple of problems with it. Not like bad problems. I mean, like just things that kind of get me caught up. The first thing is that the first time I ever heard him sing it, I forgot to come back in and sing some more because I was sitting there, that's good. Way to go. And somebody said, you got to sing. You just got the melody in this thing. I said, all right, okay, I can do that. And the next thing is, this is way inside baseball here, folks. But let me tell you, the second verse of that says, even though the fire is burning, flames about leaping high. Now, nobody would think of anything like this except for the fact that I know a person named Lee Ping. And she's not very tall. So even though the fire, I'm serious, we got a friend, my wife's sister has a friend that was in her wedding named Lee Ping. She's from China, if you didn't know. And she's not very tall, she's like this tall. And so every time I sing this song, I sit there and I think about how tall Lee Ping is. The flames are about leaping high. I'm not kidding. This is a problem.
No, I can't.
I mean, I've got it, so next time y'all hear this song and I see y'all get a little grin, I'll know what's going on. We'll have to check on Lee Ping, see how she's doing. I want Aaron to come and sing a song that Ronnie normally sings. And you know, the Calvary Boys have been singing Southern gospel music, Stamps Baxter style, for 53 years and unapologetic about it. Daddy and Chip used to say that they tried to do contemporary stuff, but even when they did that, it wound up sounding like the Blackwood Brothers. So it didn't really matter. They were going to just be a four-part quartet. We still are. But we do sing a little bit of praise and worship music. And we think this is one of the finest praise and worship songs that's ever been written. And I bet you've sung it a million times yourself. Listen as Aaron sings, How Great Thou Art. Thank y'all so much. You know, you've been hearing us sing for enough of the time now that you know that we're going to bring a different group up here, and you you also realize that every time we come over here, that's fewer parts that are moving around than ever. And so when we say, would you make welcome the Calvary Boys Trio, we mean, Tim, would you please come to the stage? Would you please welcome the Calvary Boys Trio?
Jesus will be coming back, it won't be long. He'll step out on the cloud and call his children home. I made my reservations many years ago. When I hear him calling, I'll be ready to go. It could be in the morning, maybe night or noon. I don't know when he's coming, I just know it's soon. When the skies break open on that happy day, I'm gonna ride that glory cloud away. I'm gonna ride that cloud someday. I'm going far, far, far away. I'm gonna sail up through the starry skies. I'll bid this world of trouble and sorrow goodbye.
I'll be moving to a city that will be brand new.
I'm so excited, don't you wanna go too? Hey, what a happy meeting that day when I'll be leaving, riding that cloud away. On some happy morning when the trumpets sound, all the dead in Christ shall rise up from the ground. Those that are still living in a moment will be changed. Oh, what a happy feeling when he calls my name. Stepping on the cloud of glory with the Lord, going up to heaven to receive my reward. Well, I can hardly wait until that happy day. I'm gonna ride that glory cloud away. I'm gonna ride that cloud someday. I'm going far, far, far away. I'm gonna sail up through the starry skies. I'll bid this world of trouble and sorrow goodbye.
I'll be moving to a city that will be brand new.
I'm so excited, don't you wanna go too? Hey, what a happy meeting that day when I'll be leaving, riding that cloud away. I'm gonna ride that cloud someday. I'm going far, far, far away. I'm gonna sail up through the starry skies. I'll bid this world of trouble and sorrow goodbye.
I'll be moving to a city that will be brand new.
Oh yes, I'm so excited, don't you wanna go too? Hey, what a happy meeting that day when I'll be leaving, riding that cloud away. Whoa, what a happy meeting that day when I'll be leaving, riding that cloud away. If you don't know much about him or what he's done for you, if you take his word for granted or you don't believe it's true, and if the blood he shed on Calvary, it won't melt your heart stone, please don't criticize him. He's the rock I'm leaning on. He's the rock of my salvation. He's my refuge from the storm and sorrow. He's my comfort. He's the reason I was born. He's the one I can depend on when all my friends they're gone. Please don't criticize him. He's the rock I'm leaning on. Well, he could be your savior
He's got him a Ponderosa over there, and I saw him riding his horse the other day, just rocking and rolling. He had that plow behind the mule. Man, I'll tell you what, they don't get no better than what he's got going on in Paxton. Y'all been to Paxton? Anybody been to Paxton?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's first. I've never seen anybody that's been to Paxton. Well, let me just. Oh, there you go. Well, you know, you got to get out sometime and
Go to Paxton.
go to Paxton. So let me just tell you, he don't have a horse,
Nah.
and there is no mule. I don't want to ruin this. We didn't lie. We just misled you for fun. And so, but he does have a neat place out there, and when he's not working himself to death, he's got a good garden out there, and I go out there and steal stuff out of it. He doesn't even know it. It's good. It's the bounty. It's God's bounty. But I don't know. I appreciate your garden. I just want to tell you that in front of everybody. He's been working. It's funny, y'all think I'm the one that's punched drunk. It is spring in the nursery business, and so I feel, something. But he's been working every day down there at the fire department in where? Logansport. So the reason I ask where is not because I don't know where he works, but sometimes he works in 4 or 5 different places, and I can't keep it straight. I don't know how you do.
I don't sometimes.
You ever show up to the wrong place?
I don't go sometimes.
He doesn't get to be. Timothy, where you at? What do you mean? Well, he's supposed to be at work. Which place? We're proud of him. He does all kind of incredible things over there. He's a chaplain over there and does just fantastic work. And of course, he sings great in this group too. And so, would y'all make welcome Mr. Timothy Robertson? I never meant to do it, but I used to, introduce these two guys as very similar the way that I introduced Chip earlier. Of course, Timothy is Chip's son, in case anybody's scoring at home, and that's my brother. So here's the deal: whenever you got these two together, and I said they're the glue that keeps this group together, you got 2 glues, and that means I'm busted up pretty good, and they don't disagree with that. But anyway. About, this is rough. I don't know how old are you, Julia? Good night. About 10 years ago now. Is that right? 9 years ago? We were at a softball game, and Julia said she wanted to ride with Uncle Drew over to the pizzeria in the center. And so we got in the car, and we turned the radio on, as we always do. And on the radio came a song. Sin had left a crimson stain, but he washed it.
White as snow.
Right, these folks been in church. That's good. And I could tell she was thinking about something, but I figured she was thinking about pepperonis and extra cheese and stuff. We went down the road about a mile or 2, and she says, "Uncle Drew, what's a crimson stain?" And I said, "Where's your daddy?" That's not an Uncle Drew question to answer. But anyway, that thing bounced around in my head for, it probably took 1.5 years, and we finally wrote this song, and I hope it'll bless you here tonight. Listen, Jesus didn't come to save the perfect. He came to save the crimson stained.
Sunday morning in the pew, sitting there like I always do, singing songs of praise to God I've sung all my life. Songs of how a Savior came, songs of how I'm not the same. Then the choir arose and they sweetly sang, "Sin had left a crimson stain, He washed it white as snow." My little girl looked up at me, she looked in my eyes expectantly. She said, "Daddy, tell me please, what's a crimson stain?" said, a crimson stain comes when you do something you know isn't right. Like when you don't mind your mom, or you and your brother fight. A crimson stain is what you get when you take what's not yours, when you don't tell the truth and do your chores. As I looked, I could see the desperation on her face. I said, don't worry, child, that's why God sent you grace. See, the crimson stain are who Jesus came to save. That night as I laid in bed, a question echoed in my head. The thought of all the wrong I've done, all my crimson stains. As I drifted off to sleep, in a dream there I could see Jesus came to me, and he softly said, the crimson stains are why I came from my home up above, and why I came to show this whole wide world my love. And those stains are what I gave my blood to wash away, and why I hung upon the cross that day. And as I looked, I could see the desperation on your face. But don't worry, son, that's why God sent you grace. See, the crimson stained are who I came to save. The crimson stained are who I came to save. Jesus paid it all to him I owe. Sin had left a crimson stain, but the crimson stain are who Jesus came to save. Yes, Jesus came to save the crimson stain.
All right, let me introduce this fella down over here. Before you take the guitar off, Klein, hang on just a second. Would you make welcome our band tonight, Mr. Klein Robertson. How do you get all of that music we've heard out of that guitar?
Magic.
Oh, we don't believe in magic, but we know what you're talking about. That was rude. I didn't even ask him if I was going to. I didn't give him time to think about that. This guy over here is Timothy's son, Mr. Klein Robertson. Now, y'all just made him welcome for being a musician, but would you make him welcome for holding a microphone and singing a song for you? We got one more here.
All right.
This right here is, what's your name?
Aubrey.
Aubrey what?
Aubrey King.
How old are you, Aubrey?
5.
And who's your favorite father?
You.
There you go. This is my little one, Aubrey, and we're going to sing one for you called You're Not Alone. You're not alone in the valley when you can't see the sun for the mountains high, and you're not alone in the desert when there's not a cool drink for miles. We serve a God who can make a fountain rise up from dusty ground. So no matter where you're bound, you're not alone.
I wondered how Joel felt when things were caving in. He had lost his dearest loved ones, his faith was wearing thin. Then the master of this universe called down from on his throne. No matter how you feel, you're not alone.
What about up from dusty ground. So no matter where you're bound, you're not alone.
As a cab of you travel down, seem too hard to bear, and the burdens fall upon you and left you in despair. When you look around and all your friends and family, they're gone, the word of God's still true, you're not alone.
For the mountain tide, not alone in the desert, but there's not a cool drink for miles. We serve a God who can make a fountain rise up from dusty ground. So no matter where you're bound, you're not alone. You're not alone in the valley when you can't see the sun for the mountain tide. You're not alone in the desert when there's not a cool drink for miles and miles. We serve a God who can make a fountain rise up from dusty ground. So no matter where you're bound, you're not alone. And no matter where you're bound, you're not alone. The hands go like this. Here we go. Come on. You're not alone in the valley when you can't see the sun for the mountain tide. You're not alone in the desert when there's not a cool drink for miles.